everyone. It's Tony Schiavone and Beta Scott, and welcome to Night 2 of the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament. After the Nightmare Sisters and Anna Jay and Tay Conte picked up the victories last week, who will be joining these women in the semifinals? Let's find out. Welcome to the Deadly Draw.
Yeah. They ask me, now what makes a champion? Let me tell you. Game time, little lady, put your dukes up. Flex on them, go ahead, make them choose up. Go ahead, girl, give it all you got now. You know you priceless and you can't be but now. Turn it up, full speed, switch gears. Crushing the competition, bringing them to tears.
Here with Big Swole. Big Swole, welcome to the Deadly Draw. You ready to choose that color?
Hey man, you know, I was born ready. I stayed ready, you know. Swole verse 3 and 2 says, if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. You know what I mean?
Very true. Now, we know that you're used to teaming up with somebody else. Unfortunately, the rules are the rules.
You know, I got a little partner situation, but that's okay though. That's okay. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm just glad that Britta Baker ain't in this mug. Great, baby.
I actually saw somebody I think you're going to like very much.
Happy birthday, homie.
For me?
Yeah. Happy birthday, homegirl.
For me?
Yeah.
Let's go listen, wait. Let's go get Swole.
Looks like Big Swole's gonna be teaming up with Little Swole.
Well, I'm last picked. It's not the first time I was last picked, but hey, we're gonna be a team.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a cool team pose. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3.
Smooshes.
Oh, okay. We're doing that?
Yeah, right here.
We're doing that. Okay. Hey. Okay, we got this team thing. We got
Oh,
this.
girl, you looking good, girl. Yes, girl.
We're
Yeah.
gonna be great.
And the Deadly Draw brings us the team of Rashay Chanel, Leva Bates. And they'll be going up against the duo of Big and Lil Swole. As the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament continues, the Deadly Draw. 2 more draws, and right now let's go back to Shaw Guerrero.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. And it's the first match for the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament. Introducing first, from the fashion capital of the world, Paris, France, Rashay Chanel.
Well, first look at Rashay Chanel, all the way from Paris, France. Well, she's a fashion statement, isn't she?
Yes, she's got that very authentic handbag here. Very impressive. Ooh.
Sorry. That wasn't me doing that. Does that mean we're not supposed to talk about it? Oh, sorry. No, come on now.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay. She seems to be finished.
Oh, she brought her a book. Isn't that great?
A gift.
It's like fashion and stuff.
Oh, that is great. Well, we got a fashion book, and we got Rashay Chanel and Leva Bates as one of the teams here in the tournament.
And their opponents from Swole Nation, Lil
Big and little Swole. How about this for a combination?
Tony, what do you know about the Swole family?
Well, I do know that Swole is back in her first match since being suspended for her attacks on Dr. Britt Baker.
Let's be specific here. That's Big Swole.
Big Swole, yes. I better be
This
specific.
Big Swole teaming tonight with Lil Swole, who, okay, I don't want to be too biased here. I am very excited to see here tonight. She's one of my, again, I don't want to be too biased, one of my favorite competitors in all of wrestling. I think she's tremendously talented, and the amount of fan support on the internet to have her team with Big Swole, to have her work with Big Swole, to have her just party with Big Swole, whatever we could do was tremendous. I'm very excited to see her tonight. And I'm being objective, basically.
I get it. Now we do understand that Big and Little Swole did Lil Swole, sorry. They did work together in 2019 for Shimmer. Now you worked in Shimmer as well.
And Lil Swole is actually a former Shimmer world champion.
Okay.
Held it for a very, very long time. A very accomplished wrestler in her own right. And I think it's honestly, here we go.
Go ahead.
Now, Big Swole has obviously, she's come here to AEW. She's having tremendous success here. But these two have maintained their friendship, maintained the supportive relationship. And Lil Swole got something to say here.
What would say just contrast in styles here and attitudes maybe. Oh, Chanel, nice roll through that time. The full arm drag and twist now. Look at Swole trying to Lil Swole. Good trip that time to take her down. And grapevines the legs. Look at this starting out. Oh.
I watched that.
Yes, we did.
And Lil Swole is an accomplished technical wrestler, as you can see, very proficient, trains very hard. Doesn't mean she's going to stop running her mouth, but she'll tie you up at the same time.
Which is double trouble. Getting tied up and getting browbeaten at the same time. And now the knee between the shoulder blades that time, the small of the back. Boy, I tell you, Lil Swole, many ways to tie you up here.
Just some joint manipulation here.
Oh, I love that joint manipulation.
Riche Chanel, is her purse carrying arm?
Yeah,
there?
I believe it is.
I'm concerned.
And that's what she worked on.
Oh, going for an arm bar here.
Yeah,
scrambling the ropes.
And that time, Chanel made it to the ropes. That was close to being a tap out that time.
Well, Lil Swole not able to fully lock it on, so we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we can guess. And Leva Bates, is she tagged herself in. Here she goes. Now, we have seen Leva become more and more physically involved in the Initiatives matches on AEW.
Right. Yeah, now they're having some problems as a team, and Lil Swole takes advantage of it with a roll-up. I don't know what that was about, that exchange between Chanel and Leva Bates, but Chanel pays the price that time. She goes down on the floor.
And this is a match full of, we want to talk about conflicting personalities. There's a lot happening here.
Again, another first-round match.
And also Peter Avalon.
Yeah, Peter Avalon right now, he just...
Oh!
Well, Swole's going to bring her back. That's Big Swole bringing back Lil Swole. Lil Swole said, I don't want to go.
She's keeping it under control here.
Okay.
Someone's got to stay focused for the team.
And there's a tag. Well, a little bit of dissension maybe, but they got the tag, and here comes Big Swole.
And it's hard to say, was that dissension, or is it just sometimes your Big Swole has to step in and keep things on track?
Sometimes the big sister, so to speak, and the little sister, if I can use that vernacular. There's a good side headlock takeover this time. Here's a roll-up.
And also, of course, this was a lethal lottery random draw.
Right.
The Swole family reunited here. Seems a little less than random. And if we look at it as Big Swole, you know, she brought you here. You got to behave yourself a little bit. Can't get too out of control. Can't embarrass her.
Yeah, you would have to listen to Big Swole. Big Swole sends Leva down. Good shoulder block takedown. Boy, Big Swole is just too much, man. I just love her attitude, her flair, her finesse. And her ability as well.
And it's just nonstop. There is no off switch here.
And a 2 count that time.
But if I can talk about Leva Bates for a moment.
Please do.
As I said, she's been getting more and more physically involved in the initiative matches. I know personally from speaking to her, after she shushed me, we did it very calmly, very quietly. She wants more opportunity. She wants to be in the ring more. She sees this as a huge opportunity to prove herself. Oh, what a transition.
Well, I tell you, Lil Swole has so many ways to tie you up and to have you submit. And with that, Peter Avalon had seen enough, and the librarian himself comes in. And here comes Chanel. She's in there with a brush, a comb? Well, that broke the hold. At least that worked. Oh,
that did not work out for her.
A release side suplex that time from Lil Swole.
Did I mention the suplexes? Because Lil Swole, she does those too.
Wow, she
very
is
impressive.
Yes, she is. Fundamentally sound in many types of wrestling. Oh, and a backstabber that time. Leva Bates taking the advantage. 1-2, and they got a 2 count.
And if there's anyone who's going to try to research their opponents, even if they don't know who they are until moments before the match, it's going to be Leva Bates.
Yeah, well, she does a lot of reading. Yes, that's true. Oh, there is a fisherman suplex. 1, 2.
What a bridge, though. Very impressive by Leva.
Leva, very, very fundamentally sound. There you take a look at Big Swole looking in, as Lil Swole is all of a sudden in trouble in the team of Leva Bates and Richey Chanel. Turn things around here.
Oh, there's some fire from Leva. You see that look she gave Big Swole, too? She's not backing down.
Tag is made. Here comes Chanel in. Big double axe handle.
Peter Avalon likes what he sees.
Absolutely. Right now, they're working quite well as a team, and Lil Swole, who moments ago had the advantage in this thing. The tables have been turned here. If I can use that old cliche. And how about that leg trip? While the girl was up to keep her in the corner. Nicely done. And just prancing out of the way. Maybe not. Oh! How about that?
Now that's arrogance.
Yeah.
To take off like that, you know, you take off like that. I would take her very lightly at that point and then come back with that boot swipe. Oof.
Yeah. As the Big Swole looks on, Lil Swole's in trouble, and Leva Bates slams her down hard. Once again, a first-round match here in this tournament. And the beautiful cup, as you may have seen, is still stationed at the entryway here.
And another tag. These two, like you said, working very effectively. They've isolated Lil Swole in their corner. She's not even close to tagging.
Snapmared her over, and how about Chanel? Trying to tie her up.
Oh.
Pulling back, look at this. Swole calling for the tag, trying to get Lil Swole to get over there.
Tapping her on the head. I don't think Lil Swole likes that.
I don't know. Oh. That time, Chanel was just upset that she broke the hold, and now she's paying for it. And here's the tag. Here comes Big Swole. Oh, she's hammering Chanel.
And she's ready to go. Whoa.
Oh, Chanel showing some quick. Oh, boy. She didn't quick out of that one. Pump kick that time, and here's Swole. Again, a spin kick.
Ooh. Nothing pretty about that.
No, pick her up. Look at Swole. Big Swole drops down Chanel. Covers her 1, 2. And Chanel barely got out of that. Now this match will continue. Boy, great competitive match here in the first round.
Very much.
Oh, and Leva Bates out with a spear. And now Leva's season opening. Well, she's going to tag herself back in.
Again, very effective tag team wrestling here.
Yes, it is. Two ladies that I'm sure have never teamed together before.
Again, two who I don't know that they have very much in common outside of this particular match. Oh.
Well, I mean, Chanel, there's cover 1, 2, and Chanel breaks it. And Leva's got the cover here. Turn around, Mike Posey.
And Big Swole was down for at least 3 there.
Oh, absolutely she was.
I mean, that wasn't just a broken pin. That was a kick right to the face.
And now Leva goes in, and she just take a headbutt by Big Swole. And Leva, double team move. Big Swole will make the cover and get the pin.
Here are your winners and advancing in the Tag Team Cup Tournament, Lil and Big Swole.
Tremendous win by Lil and Big Swole. Let's take a look at it again.
Oh, very, very cool. I've never seen anything like that. Such a cohesive team. How about that little Swole, huh?
Lil Swole
Very impressive.
and Big Swole together advanced in the tournament and now having some fun in the ring. As they have their fun, let's send it back to Dasha. We have 2 more to be chosen now for the deadly draw.
I would like to be heard. I'd like to feel included. I'd like to feel respected. I would love a sense of community. I'd like to be taken seriously. I'd like to just be myself. I want to know that I matter, that my thoughts, my perspective, my ideas, my creativity, my happiness, I want to know that it matters. I'd like to do more than just watch. I'd like to actually contribute. I'd like to be part of a movement. I'd like for everyone to feel confident in their own heels.
Now kids big and small can relive their favorite AEW moments at home with the brand new Unrivaled collection by Jazzware.
The Crossroads.
AEW Unrivaled, available now exclusively at Walmart.
The event that started it all
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about a super card here.
has become the most anticipated pay-per-view of the year.
Unbelievable!
On Saturday, September 5th, the greatest champions in the sport today
Whoa!
will face the next generation of contenders.
The biggest card of the year, without a doubt.
All Elite Wrestling presents All Out, live Saturday, September 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on pay-per-view.
Ivelisse, welcome to the Deadly Draw. Now, we know the rules are you have to choose your own color, but is there anybody in particular you may be wanting to team up with?
Well, I thought I did, and that kind of went sideways, so let's just see what's up. Pink. Esto se va a poner bueno.
Ya tú sabes.
Ya tú sabes.
There is so much excitement surrounding the teams selected thus far for the Deadly Draw.
Wait a minute, honey. It's time to mix some things up here. Time for you to draw.
Me?
Oh, yes.
Are you serious?
I am so serious.
I'm gonna wrestle?
Yes. Yes.
This
yes.
is awesome!
So awesome. Yes.
Oh my
So,
Okay.
what do you got to do?
I gotta draw. It's
All right.
gonna be a good one. Okay, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. I'm so nervous. I got blue.
Beautiful.
Dasha? Rachel? You're my partner. Dasha?
This is gonna be even more sweet. We've known each other for years.
I love this. I love this. You ready to,
I'm so pumped. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
Well, we can hug, but we should
Okay,
also
yep.
prepare.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Come on.
Ready? Come on. Let's go for it.
And anything is possible at the Deadly Draw.
All right, Medusa, thanks very much. It is great to see Dasha, a member of our broadcast team, a part of this tournament.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is a first-round match in the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament. Introducing first, from St. Paul, Missouri, Rachel Ellering.
Looking forward to this. First time I'm able to call Rachel Ellering's match. Know her father very, very well. Legendary manager, Precious Paul Ellering, and a fine wrestler in his own right before he started managing. And how about this? Dasha
And
Yes,
her
sir.
partner from Orlando, Florida, Dasha.
And Dasha, when we were talking about people that you might not have expected to see in this tournament, maybe Dasha should be at the top of the list, but she's ready to go. She's more excited than I think anyone else in this tournament. If excitement can win you matches, I think she's got a pretty good chance.
I do too. Her first match since last October, and she and Rachel know each other quite well, and they're excited about teaming together.
And their opponents making her way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, La Sicaria Ivelisse.
We've seen Ivelisse on AEW Dynamite on TNT from Puerto Rico.
We saw her very recently on Dynamite where she was fighting, well,
The girl she's going to team with, right?
It's her partner tonight.
That's right. Be interesting to see how this team together will work.
And her partner from the 305, Diamante.
And I think it would surprise a lot of people to find out, because it surprised me. This is actually the first time that Ivelisse and Diamante have teamed together.
Yeah, isn't that something?
They've been associated with each other for a very long time. They are very good friends. They're training partners. As we saw recently on AEW Dynamite, they had to fight each other. And think about that. You finally get here together. This is what you've worked for, and you have to fight each other for an opportunity. But I think it's a testament to their friendship that now they're fighting together for this mutual goal.
Yeah, I agree. This is a lot of intriguing storylines in this matchup. Dasha, as we know, one of the announcers, one of the Spanish language announcers on AEW Dynamite. She's also been my co-host at times on AEW Dark. She also competed recently in Season 2 at the Titan Games. She gained national attention that way. She also has trained as a wrestler, so we're going to see her wrestle for the first time here in an AEW ring.
And like you said, this is what she's prepared for. This is what she's trained for, this moment right here. Oh! And she's fighting right back. She's giving it right back to Ivelisse.
Look at Dasha go up top.
Wow, what an arm drag.
Whipped her right down going up top, and Dasha, a little kip up there. Dasha gets out, a handspring.
Hamstring, forearm, right to the chin.
But now that's a facial expression on Dasha I've never seen. She's always smiling, but now she got that jaw jutted out. She means business.
And as we said, because she's an announcer here, she has seen these women wrestle. She's seen them wrestle in AEW. She's aware of what they can do. And now she has a chance to be in there with them. And I think that's going to work to her advantage here.
I agree. But as far as experience goes, Dasha and Rachel very much inexperienced compared to Ivelisse and Diamante.
Now, if we're only talking about years, sure, but Rachel Ellering, although she's maybe not been around wrestling for as long as her opponents here, she's toured Japan. She's main evented in Japan.
Right.
She's been wrestling. She's basically focused entirely on wrestling her for the past few years until she was injured. And Tony, I don't know if you know this, but got a hold here, wrenching on the arm. This is her first match back from a career-threatening injury. She was out for over a year.
It's good to see that she's back. And boy, you can tell that, you can also tell that she's got a lot of ability.
Yes.
Just too powerful there for Diamante.
Ooh.
Look at
But
that.
agile, too.
Yeah, agile, rolling through, a little quickness from Rachel Ellering. They got the elbow planted. And a cover. Ellering with a cover, 1 and a 2.
And that quickness maybe you don't expect when you're used to her being more of a powerhouse. But when I really think about it, Tony, we have Dasha here, very inexperienced, known as an announcer. We have Rachel Ellering making a comeback here. These two honestly might have the most to prove in this entire tournament, and I think knowing their personalities, that's what's going to fuel them here.
Well, let's see what happens. Great double team here. Double team suplex that time. Now, Dasha was a weightlifter, participated in Marine Corps, the junior ROTC challenges during high school. So she's an athlete. And like we said, she was in season 2 of Dwayne Johnson's Titan Games and really, really made a great showing of herself. So we always know Dasha to be a great athlete. Now we're seeing her in the wrestling ring here in AEW.
Right, and she's used that athleticism to her advantage. We just saw a really nice cartwheel splash she just did.
She's got Diamante hooked, or maybe not. Diamante puts the brakes on that. Oh, boy. Ivelisse got the foot up. Dasha's in trouble, and Dasha goes down hard.
And Diamante taking a second here. That look on her face.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't try to make a tag. You got a 1 count that time. Ivelisse is really kind of doing some directing on the outside. And now we're going to get a tag maybe. Yep, there you go. And here comes Ivelisse in, trained by Savio Vega.
Ivelisse also world traveled, always very impressive. But as we can see here, always a mean streak too. Just grinding her foot into Dasha's face.
Oh, look at Diamante. Oh, Dasha's in plenty of trouble now.
Rachel tried to help out her partner there.
And really not helping out at all.
No.
But attempting to. Nothing wrong with that. And here we got a hook. Good snap suplex into a bridge. 1-2. And Dasha got the right shoulder up in the nick of time. Great escape by Dasha.
Ivelisse, though, still in control. Oh, into a Lotus lock here. Beautiful.
There you see on the Lotus lock, the hands, the arms are behind her. The feet are crossed, pushing on the neck and the head, extending the torso forward. Dasha coming out and getting a little pinning predicament out of that.
And Ivelisse frustrated.
Wow, you're right. Frustrated was the word there because she thought she had her and she almost got pinned.
And someone like Ivelisse, with as much experience as she has, the skills she has, the only way you're going to beat her is to get her off her game like that, is to frustrate her, is to make her slip up a little bit. But Diamante here back in control. I know I talked about Rachel Ellering making a comeback. If we want to talk about Brazilian, I actually was in the ring with Diamante when she dislocated her elbow. It's a horrible injury.
Right.
Just brutal looking, painful. And no reaction.
Wow.
She just sat and waited for the paramedics to help her out.
That's tough.
I've never seen anything like it. It was eerie. It was frightening. It made me afraid of her forever. And showing no signs of that here today.
Yeah, you're right. No signs at all. Back in the corner and a good tag here. Ivelisse will come back in. Again, another first round match in the tournament. The beautiful Women's Cup.
More very effective teamwork here by these two.
And here's Ivelisse. Oh, face plants her that time. And rolls her over for a pinning combination and only a 2 count, says referee Aubrey Edwards.
And there she's arguing with the referee. She's shaking.
Now look at this, Veda. Just pounding away. I mean, you talked about a mean streak.
Just slapping her in the face.
Yeah, and you could just tell by the facial reaction of Ivelisse. Boy, you're right about that mean streak. And look at this.
And they've definitely chosen a strategy here, and that's just to wear Dasha down.
Those are into a European uppercut from Diamante. Dasha just falling back towards her corner.
I don't think she even realized where she was there.
She had her hand up, you're right. Face planted, the double plant that time. 1, 2. And Rachel almost came in that time for the save, didn't need to. And Dasha, who is in dire straits now, is, I don't know if she got determination on her face now, trying to get out of this.
And Rachel Ellering just pacing on that apron, waiting to get in there. I talked to her a little bit earlier today because she's not known as a tag wrestler at all either. And as she pointed out, of course, as you mentioned, Paul Ellering, although she's not known as a tag wrestler, she loves tag wrestling. She's studied it her whole life. She's been around it her whole life. So she was ready for this too.
And now she rolls through and makes the tag. And Rachel Ellering clears out Diamante and takes down Ivelisse. Wow. With force. Those are major league chops right there.
And Rachel Ellering, she's always called the queen of strong smile. No smile on her face right now. She's determined.
1, 2, and Ivelisse barely got out.
She had to just stand back and watch Ivelisse and Diamante dominate her partner for such a long time. Now that she's in here, she is focused.
Yes, sir. Focused is right. Ellering, no reversal by Ivelisse. Diamante's got her held. Oh, Ellering's in trouble. No! Down goes Diamante, and now big right hand.
Here comes Ellering.
There she goes. Big splash, met with a forearm. Leg trip, takedown, almost a Russian leg sweep. Reversal, and she's up on top. Oh, and a big leg drop from the middle turnbuckle. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Her foot was in the ropes. That's why Aubrey Edwards was now able to make the count at first.
And right by the time she was able to readjust, Diamante was able to get up there and break the count.
Pump kick that time. Tag, and here comes Dasha. Boy, Dasha had taken a lot of punishment, now back in there. See what she's got left.
Looks like they have something in mind here.
Okay, double team. Oh, pulled out of the way nicely by Diamante. But Ivelisse still in trouble. Dasha going for the leg. And the other foot into the face. Here's a tag. Boy, look at both Ellering and Dasha down. Dasha barely gets to her feet. And Dasha's got her. Oh!
A Cazadora into a stunner there. Very impressive.
And Dasha's down into that stunner. Diamante's going to go over and just hammer Ellering. Goes to cover Dasha after that stunner. 1, 2, and Dasha kicks out.
That might have been a mistake to go after Rachel Ellering there.
I agree.
I mean, I understand why she did it, but
it was a great call. I agree. And now Dasha in trouble. She's being double teamed here. Oh.
That scorpion kick, brutal.
And now a kick onto Ellering, and down goes Rachel Ellering, and here comes Ivelisse. Oh, and into a destroyer. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners and advancing in the Tag Team Cup Tournament, Ivelisse and Diamante.
Well, Tony, if there was any question if these two were going to be able to coexist and come together after their absolutely brutal fight on Dynamite just a few weeks ago, the answer is yes. They are victorious here. There's the replay. Decisive victory here for Ivelisse and Diamante, and they have advanced in the tournament.
Great win for Ivelisse and Diamante, moving on into the second round. And going there with an abundance of confidence as well. Ivelisse and Diamante win this match of the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament. Alex Marvez standing by with some comments from our competitors.
So good to see Big Swole once again. You got company now. Lil Swole?
Lil.
Lil.
Lil Swole. This is Big Swole. I'll Lil Swole. Yeah. L-I-L. Apostrophe.
Indeed. And I tell you what, you put an exclamation point with that victory tonight on Roche Chanel, Leva Bates here at the AEW Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament, the deadly draw. Talk a little bit about the chemistry you two got going, please.
Well, you know, Big Swole and Lil Swole, you know, we've been doing this thing. This is the Swole family right here. We've been A1 since day one. You know, the chemistry is off the charts because you know how we do.
Yeah, little bit of that Swole Nanigans. Little bit of that Swole Chiladas and Swole of a time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Swole Nanigans all day.
Swole Nanigans all day.
Every day.
Every day.
Swole.
Yep.
I tell you what, I wouldn't want to face these two in the second round in the semifinals of this tournament. Dasha, normally you would be in my shoes interviewing people backstage, but instead I'm interviewing you after your AEW in-ring debut. I know not a successful one, losing with Rachel Ellering in the Women's Tag Team Cup to Ivelisse and Diamante, but still, we're really proud of you. How was the experience?
It was honestly an experience of a lifetime, something I really have been looking forward to for a really long time. It's pretty cool. I'm on the other side of the microphone now. It was a loss, but I don't view that as something terrible. I view that as a starting point. You know, I had my first loss here in AEW. Hopefully it won't be my last. Maybe I'll get another opportunity. I felt so comfortable having Rachel, somebody I've known for a long time, being in there in the ring with me, fellow Latinas in Diamante and and Ibelis. So it was such an amazing experience. I can't thank AEW enough for trusting me with that, and hopefully it won't be the last time you see me in a ring.
No, it probably won't be. I will tell you that. And again, we're really proud of you. Keep up the great work, okay?
Thank you so much.
It was just a couple of weeks ago that Ibelis and Diamante were facing each other on Dynamite and stealing the show. Now you are a team and you are a force advancing in the Women's Tag Team Cup tournament. How did this come together?
Well, me and Diamante had a very rocky start in the beginning, but the one thing that keeps us together, or that brings us together, is respect. That means everything where we come from.
¿Sabes qué, Marves? When you got La Cubana y La Boricua, you better consider us a threat. You hear me? Feel me.
Thank you for joining us for night 2 of the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament Deadly Draw. Next Monday, we move on to the semifinals. We'll see the Nightmare Sisters take on Big and Little Swole, and Ibelis and Diamante take on the team of Tay Conte and Anna Jay. Don't miss it.